Mage Guardian is considered a god? Yeah, I doubt that. I think, well, that was the first one. That was the second. Lost skin. See how hard this is gonna be. You just have to pogo on them. My god, I hate that jump. Okay, well then, looks like we're gonna be practicing on Broken Vessel, since I absolutely suck at their fight. Yeah, I almost did everyone. Actually, that's not even close. Actually, a bunch of these. I'm not gonna do all of them on Radiant. I've only did a few. It genuinely is. Just some of the later bosses are a little bit difficult. I like how you can replay them later, though. Dude, I remind me that I beat Pantheon 3 and I'm still stuck on Broken Vessel whenever I go into Pantheon 4 because I just suck. I don't even know. Oh, shoot! I still suck at this stupid freaking boss fight anyways. Don't exactly know why. So I'm trying to practice it before I do the 4th boss rush. Oh, goodness. I swear it's stupid ghosts. Those stupid ghosts that keep appearing every single time. You know, what I do before I'm preparing for the boss rush is usually I just would beat the boss that I'm struggling on the most, like maybe 3 times. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. Generally, this was one of the hardest bosses that, like one of the dream bosses or whatever, right? Because you actually fight this character whenever in like one of the dreams or whatever. You know, explaining the lore of this game would be very long and convoluted because there's literally like a 2-hour lore video. Basically, the dream bosses are harder than the original. Well then, you know what? Maybe I should just make a completely different charm build instead. I need to be able to hit that thing from the other side of the river. You know? I'm not even playing Silk Song because it's like genuinely too difficult. I'd rather play Hollow Knight instead. So basically, you have to do the boss rushes to prove yourself worthy to that. There's this up over there. That's called the God Seeker. Basically, they revere these individuals as gods, apparently, and that includes whatever the heck that thing was. It's just a bug with a crystal on its head. That's not a god. But whatever. Dude, like the third boss rush literally took me 3 whole days to complete, and I haven't even finished the fourth. That's the one that I'm on right now. And then there's another boss rush that has like all the 42 or so bosses that are in this game. That literally takes like an hour or 30 minutes to complete, and I don't think I'm ready for that. You know what? I'm just gonna build a brute force build. So yes, I know. I just thought about something. These charms, these literally look like sands and papyrus. Sad to say that because everyone else did. You know what? Yeah, and I might just instead build a. I might instead make a build that's based for survivability, because this makes your heal a lot quicker. And whenever you get hit, this one just kind of provides a safety net. Yes, I suck at the game, and I needed to use that. Am I washed? I took a break from this game for just a little while. And now apparently I'm washed. This might be the worst boss fight because it can jump at you from literally any part of the battle arena. It doesn't matter. But I guess so can the pure vessel. Now the Mantis, or the Traitor Lord. Oh shoot. You know, this is literally just a bigger version of one of its henchmen, so it's not really that difficult of a fight. The only hard attack that it does is that one with the... That one's the only kind of difficult. But you can like just Desolate Dive or Descending Dark. Oh shit, this game actually hates me. Right before the first resting point in this boss rush, I died. Oh my goodness, I absolutely hate it whenever that happens. Well, that means I have to do it all over again. Speedrun that. And I'm gonna speedrun the rest of this because I don't want to take forever on this boss rush. I spent like 40 hours playing this Pantheon, and the base game is like 40 hours itself. This game literally has basically 2 game modes in it. There are 2 games in general. They're completely different, even though it's just the same boss fights from the base game. I don't know why it's so different. It's just fundamentally different, I suppose. The entire point of this game is supposed to be exploration in this mode where you just reface these bosses, these long, tedious boss rush. I can see the appeal. I like the bosses. I feel like they are the highlight of the game. You don't have to play all the bosses at once. There's also a room with all of them where you can choose them individually. The worst boss fight in all of Hollow Nest? Could it possibly be No Eyes? Or even Elder View? It's Right Defender. Man, that's a nice boss fight though. No, that's great. Also, why is it the only dream boss that's replayable in the base game? I guess other than the films, but we don't talk about him. You just want me dead. No, this might sound crazy, but I actually think that Trader Learn is easier than, I genuinely think Trader Lord is easier than, No Eyes. Someone might think that I'm crazy because this is an actual boss fight that has phases, but I say other these movements are mostly predictable. Well, I guess I couldn't predict that, still, for the most part. And we're going on to the next. This game is stupid. You know that? It's dumb. And that's why I will be. What am I gonna do? Oh, yeah, right. You know what? I wonder what happens if I start another save file in the God Home. Because basically, this unlocks everything, and it also forces you to be only in the God Home. That's the only area that you can explore. You cannot leave. Like, you literally can't. See? You really thought that you could leave, huh? You have to redo all the Pantheons if you go into God Home mode. You also can't do Delicate Flower because you weren't able to leave God Home. You know what? Instead of doing the entirety of Pantheon 4, I'm just gonna refight the Hollow Knight. Or the Pure Vessel or whatever. Because this fight isn't really that bad compared to the rest of the Pantheon. It's just a souped up version of an already existing boss. I could have sworn I remember the skill window feeling a lot wider. A lot smaller, actually. Forget Hollow Knight, forget Pantheon 4, forget Hollow Knight Silksong. I just genuinely suck at these games. It doesn't matter if I have 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, 100 hours, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. I still suck. It doesn't matter if I have 104% completion on this save file. It doesn't matter. It all means shit. At the end of the day, I still suck at this game. So yes, I'm rage quitting.